Supercoach tabs on my phone at dawn, scrolling through the carnage, what went wrong? Grammar stolen steady, rookies on the rise, mid-prices tempting me, danger in disguise. Big J calling from the couch, mate, check your side. Joe bragging about a loophole, riding that tide. We're trading in our hopes like stocks on a screen, chasing that price rise, living the dream. We're the center bounds crew, hey! Whistle blows, we're riding it through. From goals and behinds to the last upgrade, greatest game in the world, that's how we're made. From a pig in the guts to the bench from a blues, every week we're breaking the rules. They fell in our veins, yeah, it's all we do. We're the center bounds crew. Got duds on the park, can't win a hard ball. Need a downgrade, target, answer that call. Possessions piling up, my captain's on fire. Vice loop lightning, sparks through the wire, yeah. Trade plan scribbled on the back of a bill. One more sideways move, I swear I'll sit still. But the siren hits Friday, logic is gone. Mate, just push and go on. Who you backing in, who you backing in? Who you backing in, yeah. Who you letting go? One more risky move, then we steal the show. We're the center bounds crew, hey! Whistle blows, we're riding it through. From goals and behinds to the last upgrade, greatest game in the world, that's how we're made. From a pig in the guts to the bench from a blues, every week we're breaking the rules. They fell in our veins, yeah, it's all we do. We're the center bounds crew. We're the center bounds crew. Oh yeah, the center bounds crew. The center bounds crew. The center bounds crew.
Yes, everybody, welcome once again to another Monday night live stream. It's your boy Joe. Big J will be joining us shortly. He's just a little bit late. Hope you had a lovely weekend, that your team did really well on and off the field in a Supercoach and a real life perspective. Obviously, don't have to talk about my boys. They are absolutely caca, but it's all right. We'll move on. We move on. Hope you all did well. My Supercoach team only scored a 23-63, and I've lost a bit of ranks for the first time in a good like 6 weeks, 7 weeks, maybe even. Honestly, when was the last time I lost ranks? Now, it's been a very, very slow climb over a number of weeks since round 9. I've been climbing the ranks every single week since round 9. 26-4-21, 25-8-49. And they've been, honestly, it's been a tease. It's been a tease every week. I went about 5K, and then I moved up about 600 spots, then 500 spots, then about 4,000, 1,900, about 4,000, then 700, 300, 100. It has been like climbing the 1,000 steps. It has been about 1,000 steps, basically, but unfortunately I had a bit of a slip this week and dropped a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right. I hope you guys had a good weekend. The Dockers, get around him. What a week. Injuries, Butters, Jeremy Cameron, no trades left. That's why you don't trade in Jeremy Cameron. That's a bit rough. Sorry, Kobe. But at least your boys, at least Flag Mantle was still alive and well. Love to see it. Good to see you, Tatum. Hope you're doing well. They looked helpless. Absolutely helpless. Wilkie with a 191. Where the hell did that come from? Look, I'll take it every day of the week because I at least own him. So frustrating with Butters now, and Cameron going to have to survive with both on the bench. Yeah, that's the whole reason why Kobe been advocating so strongly against using your final trade. Or final trades. and the importance of keeping 1, 2, 3. The more injury trades you've still got up your sleeve, the better it is. Good to see a Tatum. G'day, Shaunsky. Good to see the boys are in the chat. How good was Washcroft? Bro, Washcroft is a gun. He is a superstar, and I think he's going to be an Insta selection next year. But he's been doing very, very well. Well done, Blue Iris, mate. 25.96. You absolutely shellacked me, which is amazing. Butter straight to Dawson or Washcroft. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can afford it. So Butters has to go. I only have 605,000. I don't think I have the money to be able to afford either of those guys.
Do.
Oh, I can afford Will Ashcroft. Get around him. All right, in he comes. Will Ashcroft is in for Butters because Butters is dead.
Oh, okay. Cool. Actually, that's it, guys. See you later. Welcome to the Center Bounce. Washcroft is dead. Butters lives. Whatever. Let's do it.
How are you doing, Big J?
Oh, mate, I am absolutely cooked today. Apologies for being late, everybody. Yeah, I am absolutely cooked. So, what can you do? Oh, Monday's a bit.
Why are you so cooked, mate?
Monday's just been really hectic for me, to be honest. I don't think I'm under the weather, but I feel like I'm getting there a little bit. I hate being sick, and yeah, just not a very nice feeling, I guess.
Oh, I mean, who likes being sick? Actually, Adelaide have got the 4th best run home for inside mids. Because it's a good question. Who scores more, Dawson or Washcroft? Where's Brisbane? Brisbane is.
To be honest, I go off form, and I don't think there's anyone's form who's kicking out Will Ashcroft at the moment. The guy's on like he hasn't dropped a sub 100 score in a very long time, and he's basically on. He's gone bananas, man. Like, yeah.
How's Dawson doing in recent weeks? Yeah, quite decently as well for Dawson. He's had a very good stretch.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, since that Richmond game, Richmond and Brisbane.
I didn't afford him.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's Ashcroft style, though. I'm sorry.
I can't afford him. I'm short $2,500.
Well, you know what? That has told you which one you got to pick, isn't it, Joe?
Makes my job very easy, doesn't it?
Makes it very, very easy.
Globes, g'day, mate. Hope you're doing well, Mr. Peanut Boy, Peanut Gallery. Freo versus Brisbane Granny incoming.
Yeah, it could most definitely be, man. I mean, Freo's just so fucking good. Sorry for swearing, everybody, but Freo's just so good. And, you know, halfway through a game, they can say yeah, nah, and then go bang. I've been on Freo since the whole season started, just of how good they are and how you basically have to respect them on field. Otherwise, you're in a lot of trouble. And teams are slowly understanding that. But yeah, it's keeping things interesting, I think. So, bloody Freo. There you go. They're a very, very good team, and I think it's pretty hard to beat them.
Yeah, especially at home. They've turned it into a fortress. But yeah, no, it was a great week of footy. I mean, I got 9 out of 9 tips on the weekend.
Yeah, the only one I missed was Carlton. Yeah, the only one I missed was Carlton. Like, as you guys know from the stream and whatnot, I basically tipped everyone who had a home game this week, and I thought, hey, Carlton's playing, Hawthorn's a bit depleted. What's going on? What's going on is probably the right question, isn't it?
I mean,
yeah.
I tipped Hawthorn. I know people in the chat were really trying to get me to go Carlton, but I ended up sticking with the Hawks. But gee whiz, free kick Hawthorn was back in full swing. Carlton look, Carlton sort of got reamed a bit by the umpires, absolutely. But at the same time, in the Hawks, in what was horrific conditions,
It was a bit wet.
the Hawks just showed that they are a class outfit, and they're going to add Zach Merritt to their ranks, the pricks.
Yeah, and I might be hearing Ben King as well.
Yeah, it's bunch of shithies slowly climbing the ranks. Love to hear it. Hey, nice. Big J, go Big J, everyone's name. I hate being sick, especially with your body temperature rises.
And you get really tired all the time too. I hate it.
Your body needs to raise the temperature. That's how it fights the bacteria, mate.
Yeah, but I'm just tired.
Drink orange juice. Me and Son went to Blues versus Hawks and now have the flu. Oh, my goodness.
Well, it was very wet. It was incredibly wet.
I'm surprised you guys didn't dissolve.
Makes me very happy that Marvel. I have to say it, Joe. Marvel is my favorite stadium that I've been to so far. Perth Stadium's nice, but doesn't have a roof. So yeah, when it's raining, you're in trouble.
So Marvel is your number one, and then I assume the incoming Tassie Stadium will be number two.
Well, I haven't been there yet, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. The incoming Tassie Stadium will be number two because that will also have a roof. Should I look at Fitzgerald or Hugo as my MA? Well, Hugo was dropped, and Fitzgerald punked up. Maybe he might be back. He was. I don't know. We'll see. You got to play it by ear, Kobe. If you've got an injury, the good thing is you can try and loop him, considering that you've got a donut now. 3 trades left, 150k in the bank. I'm going to go Goulden and bank 100k. Nice.
Just to show everyone this before I let Joe keep taking over. Sorry, Joe. Low-grade syndesmosis for Rory Laird. 2 to 4 weeks. Hugo Hall-Khan in the time frame for immediate recall. Isaac Cumming has been putting up his hand. So, yeah, just a little bit of a heads up. Hugo should be back, but we'll see. Both Fitzgerald's been building, man. I was really surprised on his game, Joe, this week. I'm just like, all right, this is what you're supposed to be having, and this is the form. This is the reason why you got drafted. So, very good.
Oh, very good. Very, very good indeed. Oh, you'll notice I lost a lot of points, unfortunately. I was in the middle of barbecuing, and unfortunately didn't get the chance to take the Bontempelli VC, and so ended up by the time I got off the barbecue, and I'm like, shit, what's the time? Quickly running, and it was like too late. It was already second quarter, and Gorn was already going. So unfortunate.
We had the same captain, unfortunately. I don't know what was up with Max Gorn this weekend. It wasn't great, but hey, what can you do?
Yeah, Bailey Smith could be a really good VC playing at Goomba Stadium Thursday night against the Saints. They really need to bounce back. He's had a pretty down patch, and you anticipate a strong bounce back. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bailey Smith has a really good VC week, for sure. They are fun to watch as well. Wolfie time, let's go. We love a bit of Wolfie time.
I'm so starting Bailey Smith and Holmes next year. You can't convince me otherwise. Obviously, depending on price, but 100% going to start both if I can.
I suppose Frio will give the whole Purple Army a heart attack one day. Hawks just gave us Carlton a reality check. Tip the Hawks, and I'm a Blues fan. Bro, no, you were telling me that you guys were never going to lose. You weren't going to lose again, and you were trying to tell me to tip the Blues.
Not shout out, but yeah, just if you were some of the Hawks fans who were giving it to the Carlton cheer squad, where somehow you were in the Carlton cheer squad on the weekend, yeah, shout out to you guys a little bit. There was some not very happy people on Facebook, Joe, basically saying, hey, who let these Hawthorn people into our cheer squad area? They were talking shit to us all game. We're not happy. This is for Carlton people.
Yeah, but there's nothing preventing them from doing so.
Of course, yeah. It was just funny.
It's a double-edged sword. Obviously, if you're a lone Hawthorn fan sitting in the cheer squad and your team is getting thrashed, it's obviously not a great place that you'd want to be because you'd be copping abuse and jeers and teasing all the whole time. So it just makes sense to not sit there. But when someone wants trouble, they'll find it. Trevor Salads, I'm now ranked 23,000, and now I'm bowing out for season 2026. Trading out Daniels, Butters to Newcomb and Steele. 2027 need to watch my trades. All the best to everyone. Well, don't we all? We all have to watch our trades, Travis.
Yeah.
It's always the case, mate. It's not just you, it's everybody. I feel like this year, though, in particular, there's been a lot more carnage. A lot of carnage for a lot of Supercoach relevant players this year, which has caused us to go through trades. Some of us obviously recognize that there were more trades this year and a lot of cash gen. So we traded in a few speculative players. Like, I'm a bit stupid for having traded in Darcy Burn-Jones. There was a bunch of players that I really shouldn't have traded in. I shouldn't have started so many mid prices.
Don't listen to Tatum's and his humor cluggage.
Yeah, I shouldn't have started Blackiston. That was stupid. Shouldn't have traded in Houston. Shouldn't have listened to MJ. That's my own bad there. I shouldn't have traded in Lukosius. Gee, that turned out to be a really bad selection, which really sucked. Who else did I shouldn't have traded in Sardis. I should have known this guy was going to get dropped. Clear as day. That was silly. But otherwise, I shouldn't have used my last boost on Nazaya, only to have him get injured and then have to trade him out. And now I don't have him anymore. And now he's going to drop 150s on my head every week. Stuff you, Nazaya, you crapola. I don't like you at all. And stuff you, roster toss. I'm so glad you're not going to get locked in you. Huh?
You're going to pick him next year.
I can't wait for him to leave St Kilda. St Kilda don't deserve anything good. I don't think St Kilda don't deserve any happiness. How dare they ruin my last boost like that? I'm very upset. I'm very upset. But how many premiums have we had to trade out? I mean,
it's been a fair amount. I mean, the beautiful thing about this year has been that even though we've had so much damn carnage, we've actually been able to finish our teams for the most part. If we think about previous years when that hadn't happened, I think the biggest takeaway from me this year is not being, it has been a mixture of bad selections, but also it's really been a case of don't pay up for 700k players. I mean, I paid up for Max Scorn. He's been okay, but paying up for Tristan Cherry and not getting a return out of it. I'd even say the same with Brodie Grundy, to be honest. I paid 700k for Brodie Grundy, thinking that he would go 200 again after his 200 massive score against Collingwood. And he's been worse than a 460k midfielder at that point. Like, this is round 10, right? In round 10, and it's hard to predict, of course, and things like that. No dramas, right? But if in round 10, I didn't go Brodie Grundy and I went even a Will Ashcroft, for example, I'd have 300k and a better team at this point. Like, there's so much that you can kind of say at different points in the game and stuff like that. But yeah, just more takeaways for next year. I want, and this is a challenge for everyone and for us too, Joe. I want us next year, and hands up to anyone in the chat who's actually listening to. I want next year for us to come out of the second half of the buys, or the second part of the buys, and say, I've got 6 trades left. That's all I want. If we can put our hands up and say, we're going to play really good, and come out of it 6 trades, because it's fairly doable depending on cash gen and prices and things like that. It's very, very doable, yeah. But if we can come out of it and say 6 trades, that's enough. We've got a full team, 23 primos. That's the goal for next year, because imagine if you had 6 trades now. You could have jumped on Nazaya cheap. Trading out Zach Butters, who cares? Hey, we can get like a 24th or 25th primo, like all these guys that are going off at the moment. You could have jumped on Durham at 370k and not cared, things like that. So, yeah, just kind of how it's interesting looking back on it and being like, cool, this works or doesn't work, that kind of stuff.
I literally just counted my trades. I've traded out 10 premiums due to injuries this year. Yeah.
Some people have like 15, to be honest. Some people have a donkey's number. I probably traded out 10 primos due to me trading out 10 primos that I didn't like. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but I did not trade out everybody else premium that I did not like. That's something that I'm pretty happy with. That I felt that I've been disciplined, and I did not trade out any underperforming premiums. Like, I still have Walsh, I've still got Anderson, I've still got these plebs who absolutely killed me from start of the year. I've held on to them. The only premiums I've traded out were because of injuries, and I've traded out 10 of them. Imagine if I wasn't diligent. Imagine if I wasn't, committed this year. I would have blown like 20 trades on premiums. How's that airfog? What play on? What? Is that airfog explain what play means? What was that? About the 50-meter penalty where it's I'm not sure. I have no idea. I haven't heard any explanation about that. G-Bags, hello. I have to trade out Butters this week, don't we all? Tossing up between Ashcroft, Bont, and Dawson. Currently leaning Ashcroft. Or I've already got Bont, and I can't afford Dawson, so I'm going Ashcroft. Makes it a very easy selection. He's got West Coast this week, which is pretty good.
Yeah. You got to play for matchups
with no Butters.
Yeah.
Carlton, Marvel, Hawthorn at the Gabba, Gold Coast at the Gabba, and Collingwood to end things off. It's not a bad run home, really, for him. He could do pretty well. So could Dawson. I think Dawson has the better run home. Dawson's got neutral, green. He's got Essendon. Anyone who has and Richmond for Jordan Dawson. Look, anyone who's got Essendon in their sights, you just capitalize if you can on the Essendon matchup. It's a training run. If you ran, then I can remember and use it. Yeah. G'day, Mark. How you doing? Hope you're doing well, mate. Butters injury had to bring back Walsh. Wow. Had to let go of Butters to get Walsh back. That's pretty sad. Hey guys, g'day, Poet. Merritt really ruined my team this week.
Yeah,
he ruined your team, did he?
Ruined a lot of people's teams.
He ruined this team as well. He's ruined the box.
There's I don't know if I've said it, Joe, but there's some talk at the moment that Geelong are looking at bringing him in. Chris Scott has apparently said on Twitter that Zach Merritt's a trade target for Geelong.
Chris Scott has said on Twitter.
Yeah. So,
he is so checked out. Look, if more than one team is going to actually ask questions of him, it could lead to a bit of a. Look, I just want him gone. I've said this for weeks, and Dean Solomon, I love you, and I really hope you're listening to this. And if someone is an Essendon fan, I really hope you send this to him. Dean Solomon, what you're doing for the club is immense, and we love you immensely, deeply. the gratitude for you to leave your family behind up in the Queensland to come down for the love of the club, and you're giving it your all. You're not very well supported. It is a very short-staffed coaching group, and you're playing with a team. You got players who are so devoid of confidence and so checked out that there's only so much that you can do. I recognize all of the difficulties that you're going through at the moment, but I would also say at the same time, for your own self-respect,
Run.
I would come out and say that you're ruling yourself out of the coaching race. Don't say that you're still in it. Don't say that you still want to do it. In my opinion, I think your best position would be as a Lions coach, not as the overall head coach. I think it's a lot of commitment. So it's an all-in sort of thing, and you are all in, and your heart is amazing. But as you can see, there are a lot of issues, and for me personally, I'm not inside the club, but I can clearly see that I don't agree at all with the teams that are being named on the weekend. I don't like the messaging. I don't like the people who we're selecting, and it's just rewarding people who don't deserve to be rewarded. Why are we playing Darcy Parish instead of Elijah Sardis? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Just a small little example of why is Will Setterfield playing in the VFL? You know, why? He's someone who actually cares, and he's someone who puts in the hard yards. Why are we dropping Sain Al-Ash'ar? Right? What he kicks 2 goals and leads the pressure acts while on the field. Why do we drop Nick Cox and bring back Harry Jones? Harry Jones does not deserve to be playing. Nick Cox does. And he is part of the future, and you need to play him. I just don't agree with any of these week-to-week decisions that you're making. So, look, I appreciate what you're doing. It's not easy, but please rule yourself out to be head coach. Okay? Just
makes it a bit rough, doesn't it?
Just do that. I reckon Campbell Lake is looking good. He's looking very good. I agree. I will likely to trade Amon. An Amon owner. I'm leaning either Winhager or Fletcher. Thoughts? Keep in mind I only have 430k to play with.
I had a little bit of a look. There's not a lot of options that you can really play around with, really. My brain, to be honest, is telling me go and tell you to pick Tom Stewart. He's got the highest average, maybe not the highest 3-round average, but you know what you're getting from Tom Stewart. Yeah, like 430k. There's not a lot. Tom Stewart, 424k.
Could you do some DPP and get Josh Tracy for 423?
I think it's got to be a defender.
But surely there's some DPP shenanigans. You really can't get any. You can't really move the magnets around a little bit.
I mean, if you could get DPP, if you could do DPP, even an Isaac Rankin would be half decent for you.
Or Rankin, 100%. Or Rankine. Geelong will beat the Saints by 10 goals too, possibly. Well, I have 3 trades left, so I can trade both Butters and Amon, which will leave you with 1 trade.
Yeah.
When's Amon coming back? What was the prognosis?
Not for a long time. I think he's out for 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Carl Amon. So for knee surgery, well, this is July 12th. Well, this was yesterday. Well, he'll miss at least a month. Yeah, he has to trade out then. Yeah, you've got to trade both. All right, so Butters has to go and Amon has to go. How much is Carl Amon?
What you might look to do, G-Bags, if you can, maybe go someone a little cheaper with the Butters trade. If you can pick someone up at like around the 500K mark, it might give you a little bit more money to get a better defender.
Couldn't you do someone like a Goulden at 493? Goulden's a pretty cheap mid. If you wanted to go someone cheap.
You've got just over 500K then.
Yeah, if he's 493, you'll have just under. Yeah. Yeah. Hawks fans are as arrogant. Bro. Honestly, I despise the Hawks. Despise them. Still can't believe my dad is a Hawk. But let's be real. He's not actually Australian. He's just a citizen, right? But he wasn't born here. But Hawks fans, 100%. It's insane. It is actually insane how many Hawks fans are like. I get it. Your team's very successful and you've won lots of flags in this century, but gee whiz, it's insane. Saints have a decent record against us. Yeah. St Kilda have won in Geelong since 1999. Oh, wow. Can't believe how bad Sam Powell-Pepper injury is. Good chance for Free to win next week. Pulling lots of players out with horny butters. Yeah, you guys should absolutely flog them. You guys should destroy them. Where are you playing, at home? No, Adelaide Oval. Still, lots of outs.
Yeah.
They go, okay, it's been a carnage year like no other. Exactly right. I like Sam Powell-Pepper for next year. I like Sam Powell-Pepper last year. How good was that?
Yeah, I don't. If he's around the same type of price, okay, but you just got to be really wary of him at the moment. I think it comes down to a lot like availability more than anything else. Who's around the price and stuff. The guy's had 4 knee reconstructions, and he's probably going to be around 250K. I think. I think he's going to be too expensive for the potential, especially depending on how we go and what position he's available in Supercoach as well. Yeah, I don't know. Depending on how a Rankin and a Rochelle and stuff go, I'd rather have one of them at 400K or a bit more than a Powell-Pepper at 250.
How old would Powell-Pepper be next year? Sam Powell-Pepper will be 29 next year. Still in the prime of his career. How does he come back with mental?
Like, there's no doubt at 200K there's some price value. Right, there's no doubt, right? But it's just kind of frustrating. That's all.
Yeah. I hope he comes back. I love watching Sam. I like how Sam Powell-Pepper goes about it. He's a bit kamikaze. He's almost like he reminds me of Russell Westbrook. For you NBA fans who know who Russell Westbrook is, I just get massive Russell Westbrook vibes from him. He's just he's not the most talented player, but he just goes in hard and has no regard, and he plays footy the right way. Got 4 and thought that was really low. Yeah, mate. Surely at this point the commission step in and get Andrew Dillon out was admin we've ever had. They're running the game into the ground and they're trying to advertise it to India. Not only is the game not in good order, we're trying to advertise it now overseas in India. Hey guys, look how incompetent we are.
I mean, Laura Kane keeps getting a job. So, you know. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
Nice work, gents. Nice work, Richard. What should Hoodwinked my team do? 41 rank.
Nice work, Richard.
Walk or Smith. Yeah, no, Spaz Smith is a great get this week. Spaz Smith is a great get this week, in my opinion. Great run home. He plays Essendon. I mean, that matchup alone. Essendon in Geelong, and then he also has Richmond in Geelong. He's going to go 200 maybe in each of those games. Collingwood, they won't be able to stop him. St Kilda, they won't be able to stop him. So now I love Baz Smith. We've been talking about the Geelong run.
Yeah.
And he's been very consistent this year, Baz. His lowest score for the year was 67 in opening round when the Cats got absolutely flogged by 40. Do you remember? Holy shit, that felt like an eternity ago. That the Cats got flogged by 40 in opening round against the Suns. That happened this year. What? And then the rest, as they say, is history. He's scored 97 in what was a disgusting game. He got tagged, and then they got owned in the last quarter and still 98. So outside of that first game, his 97, 98 are his two lowest scores. So he's been very good, Bailey Smith. And he's come back from an injury, didn't he? So maybe it's taken a couple of weeks for him to find his feet again. But yeah, he'll be right. I'm definitely going Annabelle next year. Yeah, Annabelle for sure. Very nice. The players did not want to give Merritt the ball. I wouldn't want to give him the ball either. Solomon knows he's not getting the job anyway. He's there to warm the seat for his mate Heard the Turd. Possibly. But just come out, though. In my opinion, rather than whenever he's asked a question, he just needs to say, yeah, no, I don't want it. Just come out and say, I don't want it. Do like Jon Snow and say, my queen, I don't want it. I don't want it. Just come out and say, I don't want it, bro. Freaking don't say, I'm not going to think about it. I'm not thinking about it. It's not right to think about it. Bro, there's nothing to think about. There's nothing to think about. Just say no.
You would think that the people at the club know that, hey, he's not up for it. So we don't need to worry, right?
Well, I hope so. But then there was that stupid reporting a few weeks back saying that Andrew Welsh preferred Dean Solomon as his man. Theo, g'day, Theo. Your tips this week. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, doing well. My tips for this week, I'll say the Cats. I'll say the Swans. I'll say the Dockers. You guys, I told you had a fighting chance, and I told you could really win, but I said, what did I say? I'm not going to tip you because you guys have let me down too many times. But I tipped you.
We didn't win, did we?
You have let me down again.
We didn't win.
Yeah, but you had 15-meter shots in front of the big sticks, and you blew it.
Yeah.
Larky and Darling.
He's terrible. Nick Larky has fallen off a cliff like no one's business. I don't know what's up with him. But legitimately, he's fallen off a cliff. And there's a lot of North Melbourne fans who aren't happy. I mean, he kicked 3 goals this week, so it wasn't terrible, but he still had like 12 shots. So, yeah, I don't know.
You guys should have won it.
Yeah, we should have.
Like that last... What was it? I got to go to that game. Where was that game? Matches, fixture. Like that Darling one? Bro, you are a premiership player with a gazillion games of experience, and you were...
Shit.
This one right here. This one... Sorry, not that one. It was a tough one.
Look,
where was it?
It went down to the wire, Joe.
This one.
It was one forward 50 entry that we couldn't mark. If Trembath had marked it, we'd all be laughing. So it is what it is.
This one right here, he was 15 meters out. Jack Darling, he was 15 meters out, slight angle. You don't miss it under the roof. You don't miss it with your eyes closed. He played a great game, Jack Darling. I've got to say, he played a great game, a wonderful game. I thought he busted his ass. He brought the ball to ground in a lot of instances. Like I was very impressed with Jack Darling's game. This one right here would have iced the game. It would have iced the game. You would have been up by 2 goals, and then you could have started to play. You just can't. You can't be missing those. And yeah, so many misses for Nick Larkey. It's off the charts how inaccurate he has become. Meanwhile,
this was a
Tim
guy.
Membry,
You know who was leading the goal kicking accuracy for a very long time, Nick Larkey, and has just fallen off a cliff.
he was one of the more reliable set shot kickers. You could normally just pencil it in. Anything inside 45 meters with Nick Larkey, you could almost pencil it in. He was challenging the record books as the most accurate set shot taker.
Not anymore.
But he's fallen off a cliff a little bit in that regard. But yeah, sorry, the rest of the tips. So I am going to be tipping Melbourne.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to tip Carlton.
Okay.
I'm going to tip the Lions, the Hawks, the Dogs, and the Giants. So a few away teams this week.
You're not going to tip
I'm
Essendon,
back to
Joe?
the Dogs. Huh?
You're not going to tip Essendon? What are you doing?
Bro, if this was Dandenong Stingrays, I'd tip Dandenong Stingrays right now.
I suppose that's true.
If it was the Frankston Dolphins, I'd be tipping the Frankston Dolphins.
There's a Frankston Dolphins?
I don't even know. I just made that up. Is there a Frankston Dolphins? Hello? Frankston Dolphins. What is this?
I know there's like is it Baronia Tigers? I think there's a Baronia Tigers. They're mad for that.
The VFL. Right. There is a Frankston. Oh, that's actually looks hilarious. Yeah, give me these guys. The Dolphins will leap out of the water and knock out the planes from the sky because the planes have got no fuel, unfortunately. So, yeah, those are my tips. I know it's a bold call tipping Carlton, but against the Pies. But I think they could do it. I don't think Carlton got any injuries on the weekend. And I wouldn't be surprised if Carlton's midfield gets up. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. How will Essendon faithful act next year with Herd coaching if you win 2 or 3 games for the year? I don't think there's gonna.
No.
I don't know. I'm speaking for myself. I cannot speak on behalf of an entire fan base, right? I think that it's clear to everybody that the Essendon team and the club in general is such a broken place right now that it's going to take time. And I don't think anyone's expecting us to be remotely contending for finals next year, especially with Merritt out the door, Ridley out the door. Hopefully Parrish can get stuffed as well. Like, we're losing a lot of established senior players, and we're going to be replaced with draft picks. So it's going to become an even younger team, which is crazy because it's already a young team as it is, but the team is going to get somehow even younger. And there's been a lot of terrible habits, a terrible, toxic, cancerous culture. There's going to be a lot of work that needs to be done off the field before it can improve on the field. So I think whoever walks into the club, if it's Hurd or McVeigh or Kelly or Enright, whoever it is that takes the job, I think ultimately people want to see that person have the job for the next 5 years. Like, we need stability. We need to actually commit to someone good. We can't be chopping and changing all the time. We just can't. Nothing is going to come of it. So whoever comes in is going to have a grace period, I think. I don't think there's going to be outrage. Unless, of course, they pick Dean Solomon. then there's outrage.
Could happen.
Don't touch Houston.
Going to be interesting to see what we do. Never again list for Supercoach next year. Dan Houston's on that list.
We do not speak his name. We do not speak his name. He makes me sick 100%. I traded in Houston twice, and I still have him with one trade and a boost. Spot. We do not speak his name. We got two. She who must not be named, the commentator. The she, we know her, the orange team lady, and this guy. They're the two they must not be named. Hate being stuck with him on my never again list now, 100%.
Yeah.
Petrarca, what is him and the Gold Coast team doing? Absolutely disgraceful.
I don't know. I don't know if there's discontent again with Petrarca. I seriously think that he thought he was going to a winning team, and obviously that's not happened, and he's in a lot of bother. Good old Petrarca. I seriously think that he's not been shafted is not the right word, but he thought, hey, I was leaving a rabble. They're not going to be any good. We're up to the Gold Coast, sold a dream, and it's slowly like falling down a cliff. They may lose King. They may lose Humphrey. They may lose a couple of other players potentially. And yeah, just what he thought it was going to be. He thought he'd be playing more finals and playing grand finals over the next couple of years. And looks like that might not be happening, Joe. So Petrarca's in a spot of bother, I think. And that's obviously coming down to his playing on field. It's not like he's injured. It's not like he's dealing with almost dying on field like he was with Melbourne. Yeah, I don't know if it's a loss of CBAs or what's happened, but he's really fallen off pretty hard.
Gold Coast are third last for total clearances.
Yep. This is a team with Matt Rao, Anderson, and Petrarca, and Bailey Humphrey, and like Holman and other players in there as well. Like, yeah.
And being tapped down to by Wits and Moyle. Like, how is that? How is that midfield mix third last? Richmond.
Pretty funny.
Richmond, the freaking hospital ward of babies, is getting more clearances than Gold Coast. How funny is that? Dimmer Hardwick leaves Richmond to go to Gold Coast, and they have less clearances than Richmond do.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Something's up with them. It's obviously not working, and don't know if it's a mix of him not being happy or what the go is, but yeah, he was brought in to be a leader, someone to take over the game and push the team to play better, and it's not working out for him.
You know, they are terrible. Let's have a look at the loss 1-on-1 percentages. What's wrong with their defense? What about their defense? I want their pressure, acts, defensive support. No, what's the defensive half to score? And what do they average in terms of ball transition? About at bang average. Defensive half to forward half. Okay, so they can defend. They can move the ball offensively from defensive half to forward 50. They can get it there. How do they score their goals? Defensive half around about average. Forward half, they're below average. So they've regressed. Oh, well, it makes sense because they're not really getting clearances. And from center bounce, bang average. They're just a bang average side, which makes no sense with all the talent in the team. So I think it's clearly a cultural problem at the Suns, which is hard to believe considering the way they started. Because remember how they started the year?
It was really good.
Gold Coast Suns. They start with a 56-point win against the Cats. 59 against the Eagles. 68 against Richmond. That's a beautiful start. Beautiful start. Then they lost to Melbourne, lost to the Swans. Bro, how the hell did you only beat us by 9 points? Okay, sure. They got smacked by 49. Managed to beat them at 20, 29, 25. That was a good win by you guys. What a comeback that was.
That would have been Collingwood on the weekend when you had a mark in the forward 50.
Has it all come from this loss?
Yeah.
Has this loss broken the Suns?
Yeah, North Melbourne, bro.
You guys broke the Suns.
We broke him.
Because after they choked that game against you, lost to the Lions, lost to the Cats, lost to the Hawks, lost to Freo, lost to Collingwood, you broke them. What was the lead that they gave up? Did you guys have what's? You had an
It was like
incredible
40 odd
comeback.
points, I think.
43. Camsdale has got after sign to the Kangaroos overcome a 43-point deficit. Take the 4 points.
It's quite a lot.
This game broke the Suns. And they haven't recovered. Emotional damage. Emotional damage. Oh, God. Yeah, Neil is ready to leave Brisbane. Yeah, he is. Apparently, he's gone to the Pies on a 3-year deal. Apparently.
Well, there you go. The good teams get gooder.
Still have one on my bench, and it hurts having a full track over him every week. Yeah. Jamie. Sorry, we were late to get to your comment, mate. Just happened 25 minutes ago, but all good. Welcome. Just get John Longmuir. He will help Bombers get into shape, and you'll start running around.
Well,
you mean
apparently he's
Longmire?
going off to Tassie. Yeah, he's gone for another interview with Tassie this week. So, yeah, he might be off to there instead.
Yeah, probably. Lucky what has happened. Who knows?
It's just a regression. I think it's a mix of him not being the number one guy in that forward line anymore. That's really hurt him quite a lot. The team getting somewhat better, but I've heard that Clark may be on the outer as well. So yeah, there's quite a few things not going right at the North Melbourne Footy Club. It's not too good. And we're on the hunt for a new forwards coach apparently, and some other coaching staff, and that's partly why they're talking about,
head coaches as well.
Well, potentially, but that's partly why they're talking about, hey, we need to re-sign Clarko because it's going to be tough to bring over people that apparently we've got in mind, with like the speculation of is he going to stay or not stay. So, yeah.
North needs to improve their inside 50 entries.
Oh, we need to improve a hell of a lot, man. Like better players, better kicks, smarter footballers, guys that can run. It's funny, Joe, after all our talk of North Melbourne not being a great team and not having key position depth, if we end up taking our picks to the draft, we may be looking for midfielders again this year in the draft. Just because we don't have midfield coverage and now Wardlaw's in a spot of bother. So, yeah. It's going to be very interesting.
Oh, I mean, it's a good seat. It's a good draft to do that, and apparently there's no generational talent here. It's a pretty deep draft, apparently.
We've got McCartney coming, hopefully. We've got Sam Harris's kid coming. Daniel Harris's kid, Sam coming. We've got a Tasmania NGA player, hopefully. Yeah, so it's kind of just what happens. There's a conspiracy going, Joe, that North Melbourne's tanking, so we get a top 5 pick and we get another pick when people match people's bids inside the top 5. You know how you were saying about like, hey, you end up
guys are not tanking. What?
That's the speculation. So we'll see if it ends up coming true or not. But yeah.
Those are in my opinion, IMO, or IMHO, in my honest opinion, or my humble opinion. That is a whole lot of BS. That is a whole lot of BS. You guys wanted to win against Collingwood. You really did. That was not a team that was trying to lose or content with losing. That was a team that was desperate and fought it out all the way till the end. Essendon, on the other hand, I'm fully willing to believe that we are tanking. We can't even handball 2 meters to each other. In fact, oh, I have to show you this. I have to show you this. We are so bad. You actually don't know how bad we are. Just when you think you know how bad we are, we show you no, we are worse. If I can scroll, how do I get this timeline? How do I open this timeline? Why is it? Maybe it has to be on my phone. But I have to show you this. I took a screenshot. You know how in the timeline it gives you like these messages? Fourth quarter, for example, here. So I took a screenshot of what it said in the third quarter. Okay? In the third quarter, the Lions now have 5 goals for the quarter, whilst the Bombers have managed just 1 effective kick.
Yep. Yeah, it's rough, bro.
They have more goals than we had effective kicks.
That's it, mate. That's it.
How does that make any sense? How can a team have 5 goals?
You guys were lucky that you caught up in the fourth quarter, let's be honest. Could have been a lot worse.
Oh, the funny thing is, that last quarter was the best quarter we've had all year. And yet we still lost by 90 points. Like, the depths of how bad this team is almost cannot be found. It is impossible to fathom just how deplorable this team is. It's almost like they genuinely are trying to tank, to force the AFL's hand to give us a West Coast Eagles level of compensation. Like, because this is diabolical. Joe tips Essendon. What are you doing not tipping your boys? Bro. If we were playing against a bunch of rocks, I'd pick the rocks. What happened to Merritt? Ask Ethan. He's checked out, bro. He is so gone.
It's done.
He is so gone.
He's gone home.
It's not even a joke. Sold? Anytime, Richard. Frankie, how are you, mate?
What's up, Frankie?
1 trade left and I have Butters. Thinking Sands Hill may prove valuable. Yeah, well,
he looks really good, man.
Comes in handy. Yeah,
he looks good. He's taken Sinclair's spot and has run with it because it's Hill and he likes to run. And he's done really well.
Absolutely. Melbourne are firing, that they are. I put Track on my never again list yesterday. Fair enough.
I think I'll grab him at cheap. I'll grab him cheap next year. If he's forward eligible, he's good enough to be an F6. Depending on how cheap he is and how I'm going to stack the team. I don't know.
One of the Gold Coast Suns, Petrarca. Last 2 weeks have been low CBAs. Only 31%.
Who's taking them?
Will Powell. Look at that. From 0 to 69. And Tuke Miller dropped a big time. Bo Adensel.
Yeah. But this is how Will Powell did it at the start of the season, Joe, if you remember. He was lining up in the midfield and looked really dynamic. And has obviously fallen off the cliff a little bit recently.
What was the umpires on Freo versus Sydney game? Just giving Sydney all the free kicks. You see the client touch Chad on the head, give away a free kick, also put giant Amos. Well, yeah, I mean, they were consistent. They were consistent, right?
The Chad Warner one, I think, was a bit dodgy. Yes, he did touch him on the head, but 2 seconds beforehand, Chad tried to punch him in the face. but they easily didn't show that part of the video. So, not saying it's justified, and taunting's definitely there, but yeah, the guy like pushed him and then gave away the free, and then Luke Ryan's like ha ha ha, and then hey, that's it. So yeah, kind of what happened.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to do the no taunting thing, I think. Nightfall, best butters replacement.
Chad Warner looks like a little gremlin on the field. Let's be honest.
Chad Warner. I've said this before.
A little gremlin kid on the field.
Nah, for me, every time I see him, I think of Jimmy Neutron.
No, it doesn't
just without the long hair. If Jimmy Neutron had, if Carl Amon had the long hair, he needs to try it. I reckon he needs to try it, but he has the hairline, and I feel like he's got the face as well. He's got the perfect round thing there. If only he didn't have this super long, ridiculous thing, I reckon that is what Chad Warner was as a baby. Jimmy Neutron. Chad Warner was Jimmy Neutron, boy genius. Also, in the live watch along, I likened Levi Ashcroft. Do you know who Levi Ashcroft looks like?
Who? Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can see that.
So I was calling him Syndrome throughout the entire live watch along.
Before Will Ashcroft had the facial hair, he was Prince Charming, yeah? So
yeah, exactly. Exactly. From Shrek, he was Prince Charming. Yep. But this guy is
pull up Bailey Fritsch, Joe.
Bailey Fritsch.
With the hair. Jamie's saying it looks like Bailey Fritsch with the hair.
Who looks like Bailey Fritsch? Well, Jimmy Neutron.
Or Syndrome, maybe.
Oh, the Syndrome hair.
Yeah, he's been growing that front of that head pretty well.
Nah. He doesn't have Syndrome's face, though, like Levi Ashcroft does. Levi Ashcroft genuinely looks like Syndrome. So I was basically calling him Syndrome for the entire game. And I think people are taking it. I hope people take it on board. But yes. And Boz here was saying that he reminds me of the Paddle Pop Lion. I mean, I don't know how he could look like that, personally. I don't know how this looks like him. This is a boxy face, bro. This is a boxy face. This is clearly this is an oblong face.
It's not the same.
It looks nothing like him. This, on the other hand, I've always said that Eric Hipwood looks like if Rafael Nadal was abducted by aliens.
What a
100%
in my head, Joe. If this player was abducted by aliens.
Yeah. If Eric Hipwood and then an alien wore Rafael Nadal's skin. But 100% these guys, yes. Totally see it, Kobe. I like Flynn Riley's debut. I reckon it's going to be could very well be. I agree.
He might kick Pittner out of a spot next year. Could be McAndrew.
A bit of Chris Martin from Coldplay and Wookie.
Yep. Oh, very much. Very, very much.
I actually never saw that. Oh my god. I might never unsee that. Bro, it's freaking Cal Wilkie.
Yeah, same body shape too.
That is 100%
Wilkie's quite small.
Oh my god, that is 100% Cal Wilkie. You can't. Not even a bit, bro. That's a lot. They are the same person. Have you ever seen Chris Martin and Cal Wilkie in the same room? No? Coincidence? I think not. Oh my goodness. They are twins separated at birth. Will Ashcroft, not Junior. Oh, sorry, I misread it. Will Ashcroft looks like the pedal popper. Will Ashcroft looks like the pedal pop. I mean, is this not Prince Charming, bro? How is that not?
Yeah, it's him. Yeah, it's him.
They have to make a live action, and he has to be him. Rory Love looks like Crispin Glover. Come on, are you serious? Actually,
The Crispin Glover recast for Back to the Future was a big thing back in the day when it happened.
Nah. Maybe distant relatives, but they're not the same. They're not. His face is very, again, boxy. Rich's Johnny Bravo? Yeah. If he was blonde. Maybe. Fritch again. And he's a bit thin to be Johnny Bravo.
This is what the street turned into tonight.
Well, this is great. Bro, who the hell wants to talk about Supercoach, bro? When
we haven't done Gridley in a while.
Yeah, we should do a Gridley, 100%. Rory.
What's 23-0 looking like this week?
It actually is. That's actually a good call. Rory McIlroy. No. Someone else looks like Lockie Neal. Not Rory. But there could be. I mean, they have a similar face structure. They're not the same. Not quite the same. Similar. Not quite doppelganger levels. I think, who does Lockie Neal remind me of? You know who Lockie Neal reminds me of?
Who's that?
Who was that actor from? Wasn't the name of the House of Cards actor? Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey. Does he? He smiled. Give me a smile, Lockie Neal. Facial hair. Does Kevin Spacey never have facial hair? I reckon there's a bit more of Kevin Spacey in Lockie Neal. I mean, this is a young Lockie. I need a young Kevin Spacey. Give me a young Kevin Spacey. And it's something about the chin. Lockie Neal looks like Chucky from Child Play. Chucky from Child Play. Good to see a Woohoo review. I mean, I don't really see it, but sure. Jack Rewalt is the Shermanator. The Shermanator. This is Jack Rewalt, guys. Yeah. That's not a bad one, actually. That's a good call. I reckon that's a good call. Jack's a bit thicker though.
This one's good.
Yeah, 100%. Well, Randall is a lizard or a gecko, whatever he is, a chameleon. Yeah. It makes sense. Makes sense. Oh yeah, Boz and Ben both said that. Wow. About that, this is a great get. See, if more than one person says the same thing, I'm willing to believe it. Like that's 100%. Does Jeremy Howe look a bit like Adam Levine? Absolutely, he does. Absolutely, he does. A lot of times I do a double take, and I think this is Jeremy Howe. How is it not? Like seriously, these guys are almost twins.
Yeah, I can see it.
They are almost twins, and they got tats, and yeah, like they are very similar. He just needs to grow out his hair and maybe put on some makeup. But otherwise, yes, 100%. Mitch Wallace's Napoleon Dynamite. This is the best stream we've done in such a long time. Honestly, this is the best. I love it. That is 100% Mitch Wallace.
Yeah. I'm sure he would have got that a lot when he was a kid as well, just to shove it in his face, you know. Oh,
same. Looking at some of that, Sicily Sam McClure. Are you saying James Sicily? Looks like Sam McClure. No. Whoops. Sam McClure. No. No. Sorry. I'm not giving you that one. Sorry, Mark. Rory Lobb and Ted Danza now. Ted Danza. That's a better call. The thing is, his smile is not freaking like, what the hell is that? Maybe in a few years, yeah, Rory Lobb is going to grow up to be. The best is Adam Treloar Beavis. What? Beavis. You really think this looks like Adam Treloar? Why would you say that? His nose does not protrude out like him. Nah, I'm not going that far. Sorry, Craze Fit. Nick Cox butthead from... Oh, my God. I'm actually afraid to... Because you're right. No, not Supercoach. Might be right about that. Yeah. I see it. I see it, but I don't want to see it. I see it. Bloody Ben, good one. Luke Ryan is the gobbledoc from the Chippies ad.
That's a deep cut, bro. I think people understand what that is.
Chippies. Smith's Chips Gobbledoc. This looks like Luke Ryan.
The tribe has spoken, Joe.
Well, one person has spoken, being the Woohoo Review. Did Luke Ryan get a freaking slit in his eyebrows?
Yeah, he's had a
Bro,
phase.
you are not cool like that. What is this edgelord shit? This guy honestly got a slit in his eyebrows. Right there. Bro, I don't know who you think you're trying to impress. He's freaking got a slit in the eyebrows. All right, so this is apparently the gobbledoc. No, I don't see it. Yeah, no, I don't see it personally. Sorry. Bailey Smith looks like... Yes, Bailey Smith 100% looks like Billy from Stranger Things. 100%, I agree. One writes bad music, the other plays bad footy. No, Initiator. I know it can be fun to rip on Collingwood players, but Howe is a bloody good footballer. He has saved Collingwood.
Brisbane should have let him go.
Should let him go.
Was it Brisbane or was it Melbourne?
Melbourne.
Oh yeah, Melbourne shouldn't have let him go.
They were playing him as a forward.
Doesn't matter. He plays forward for Collingwood sometimes.
True, as a swingman. Hey, Mark, how are you? VFL Mackay. Mark Mackay actually got 2 touches, not 3. He only got 2 touches, Mark. He wishes he had 3 touches.
It's like 20,000 per touch, Joe.
Right, he is so hopeless. My missus always says, "How is Adam Levine?" Yeah, Lockie Neal could double as Meek from Game of Thrones. Meek. You mean Reek? I think. Reek. What?
Nah,
Lockie Neal does not
the
look
same.
like Reek.
It's not the same shape head.
Reek. No, you can't be serious.
No.
No, I see Spacey. Personally, I see Kevin Spacey in him.
I bet Kevin Spacey would love that.
Oh, I'm sure Locke and you would love that too. No, honestly, can you guys not see it? I need you guys to tell me that I am not losing the plot. He totally looks like him, in my opinion. He's just older here, obviously. Give me a young Kevin Spacey. Give me a young Kevin Spacey. Just needs to smile. Why are you smiling, Kevin? Gotta smile, mate. Question: butters to Rankin or washcloth? What do you reckon, Jez? Rankin or washcloth?
Butters. Well, the only reason why you're picking Rankin is the fact that you want 200k. That's literally the only reason. Rankin still has the injury troubles. I don't think he's back to extreme form yet, though they do have a good run coming up. He's still likely to get suspended for the next couple of weeks. So, like, you kind of have to factor in a few things. I think the only reason why you're picking Rankin over Ashcroft is because you're assuming that you're going to use the money somewhere else. Now, in my situation, for example, I could totally use the money somewhere else. I wonder if you could go Rankin and then try and pick up like a cheap player in a different line. If you want to do that, use some DPP shenanigans and make it happen that way. But yeah, that's literally the only reason. You're picking a guy who's on form. What is he right now on form? 1 second. Mid three round average for mids. He's third behind Sheezel Naziah. 5 round average, he's fourth. And then normal average, he is a little bit further down. Yeah, I'd be picking him 1,000%. Brisbane's run's not terrible, and they're just giving the ball to Ashcroft. He's doing what he wants, and it's fun to watch. So, yeah, he's a very good player. Sure, let's do it.
We have consent! Ladies and gentlemen, we have consent! Big J, you are the father! Yeah! Well done!
What if I got myself here?
I love it. Who's everyone's early VC and C options this week?
It goes back to the 4 teams, right? The 4 teams haven't let us down all year, and 4 teams are still there, buddy.
Mazel tov! It's a boy! Congratulations! Congratulations!
I better go tell the wife I adopted someone on stream.
Honey!
Can you do the dishes?
Big baby!
Are you good at doing dishes? That's what I need to know. I can get across the line if you can do manual labor at home.
Oh God, that's funny. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is hilarious. I've had so much fun tonight. I have had so much fun tonight. This has been a wonderful stream. We've looked at photos. We've been likening people to others. Jez got a baby now. Congratulations. There you go. Congrats, lads. Yeah, she's going to be pissed. I'm home. This is my son.
He's got a beard already.
I don't have to teach him. We don't have to give him the talk on the. I could look at that. I could play you with tune and do your taxes.
I may still have to toilet train him. You know,
look, he can do your taxes at least. That's pretty good.
Well, that's nice.
That's very.
I actually
nice.
need a good. I want a half decent tax return. My tax return this year's not great, so I would not mind a good tax return if you can figure it out. I think I'm only set to get $800 back or something, so it's all right.
Oh, look at this. Supercoach ending Papa J Supercoach and fatherly advice services.
Bro, you know that's literally like what I do for a job. So.
We adopt the Woohoo review so you don't have to.
Yeah, that should be. We should put that on a t-shirt.
Probably doing Nas into Dacos. Yeah, that's very nice. Nas into Dacos. Why not?
Nas was such a miss. Holy moly. He's just so good. Like, the reason why we picked him up is the reason why we picked him up. Yeah, such a miss, bro.
I'm probably going to do Baz.
I was wholeheartedly being like, yeah, I'll take Luke Parker. I got him a week early, whatever. But it's weeks like last week where it turns out to be like 60 points difference. They just hurt so much.
I could do Neil. Sorry, Ashcroft. So I don't have Lockie Neal. Ashcroft into Whitfield, who's going to run rings around the Bombers. Absolutely going to run rings around them.
I think he's due back too.
He's going to play. He scored a 133 last time, 104. He is going to run rings around this pathetic mob of pretenders, pretending to be footballers. He is going to go crazy. If not Lockie Whitfield, then maybe Finn Callahan. It's a bold play.
No,
very bold play.
He's practically on my never again list. Yeah, it's Finn Callahan needs to earn himself back into my books, to be honest.
Or Will Day against the Tigers. He scored 10 points last time he played them.
Well, he can't score worse than his 40 odd last week, can he?
76. Yeah. All right, fine. It could be Baz into Wash, I think. Baz into Wash. Why not? I reckon that does it. That. All right. Question was, what's this? Can you guys please explain why they took Henry Score over Lombards on my bench when I looped them both?
Yeah, you get the lowest points, mate. So if a player plays, if it's DNA, then you obviously don't get it. But even if your guy scores a 0, like you still get the 0. So yeah, whatever you loop, you always try and loop the one you think is going to score the most, not the least. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's probably big cojones. I probably won't do it. I might just stick with this, what I currently got at the moment. But you know, I'm just trusting. I am trusting how shit we are. If that makes sense. Like I am trusting us to be so bad that you're guaranteed to score well.
Oh, if half their team doesn't score like 100, you're in trouble.
Yeah, of course, Mark. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely. Yes. Forget disposals. Lockie Neal could get 40 touches on the. Bruv. Went from 0 to 100 like that, bro. In 0 to 100 in 0.2 seconds. That escalated very quickly. Holy shish kebabs. Edging. Bro, you're true to your name. Sheasel into Dacos, very nice. Chucking Yellow Washcloth. The final fixture is obscenely designed for a 3-peat. Washcloth is less likely to get injured because of his youth. So I'd pick Washcloth. Andrew Welsh is Elon Musk. Maybe. I'm thinking Brad Hill and Rankin for Cumming and Butters to help cover the horny one. So don't have to field Liam Henry, one trade left. Yeah, I reckon that works. I've only got the one trade left as well. All right. Let's do the Gridley. Mel, if you guys have not played Gridley before, it is a simple game. There is an x-axis and a y-axis with 9 squares, which connects the two axes. You have to pick a player in each grid overlapping that fits the bill in both categories. You want it to be a really rare answer. So, for example, in this top left, we've got 210 possible answers for someone who has played for the Melbourne Demons and also taken 10+ marks in a single game. There are 210 possible answers. We want our answer to be a very rare one where not many other players have selected that option, because a bit like golf, the lower the score that we get, the rarer the answer, and therefore the better our ranking will be. Ideally, we have a full grid of completely unique players that have not been selected by anybody, but that is absolutely not going to happen at 9:32 p.m. at the end of the day. If we can get one unique, that is bloody amazing at this stage. So we've got Aka Day should smash the Tigers. Yes, he should. Mitch Brown or Peter Keenan. I think Mitch Brown's a good get. Peter Keenan's also a great get. Kobe came in first with Mitch Brown, so we'll try Mitch Brown. He just beat you. He played for Essendon. Played for Essendon. Essendon's a big market club. I don't like picking teams that come from big supporter bases because it means that the players survive in the minds of more supporters. You know what? I'm going to go Peter Keenan. Boom! Right off the bat. There you go. So, thank you very much, Mark. Thank you very much, Kobe. Peter Keenan is indeed a unique player. 0.0% selected. See you, Aka. Have a good night, my friend. 0.0%. That is incredible. Incredible. Perfect way to start the Gridley. Oh, great. No finals wins and has taken 10+ marks in a game. Immediately I think of Jordan Ridley, but he's probably going to be a very common answer, I fear, with this one. But I might just give it a go. Yeah, Jordan Ridley, 4.1%. Too obvious. Too obvious. 4.1%.
No, you could pick anyone. You could pick like McGrath. You could pick Redmond. You could pick surely anyone that plays off half back. Did Zach Reed ever have 10+ marks in a game, Joe?
I would think so. He does play behind the ball. Best marks. He's had it multiple times. Zach Reed. 0.9%. I reckon we can do better than that. Who is someone who has played very little games as a defender? Has Wade Dirksen taken 10 marks yet?
No, I don't think so.
Wade Dirksen. He probably hasn't taken 10 marks in total, let alone in a game. Yes. Oh, 7 marks was his best. Damn it. Not quite enough. Harry Dean would have, surely. or not?
I'm trying to look up Herbert.
9 marks. Damn it, one short. Who's played very few games in defense?
Oh, I got one for you, Joe. He's only done it once and he's played 4 games.
Who?
Marcus Herbert got 10 marks on the weekend versus the Doggies.
0.4. Beautiful. Well done.
There you go.
Good get.
Someone else
0.4.
been cheeky and had a look too.
Very nice. All right. Someone who played in the 2020s and has had 10 plus marks in a game. I mean, it's a lot of people.
Guys, if you want your people up on the list, just pick like 2020s 30 goals or something and post it in the chat, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Lockie Plowman.
There you go.
Lockie Plowman unique. Oh my goodness, 2 uniques already. Holy shish kebabs. What a get by Kobe. All right. We need a Melbourne Jacob Van Rooyen teammate. Who did you guys get from Melbourne?
Fitzgerald's not high enough. I tried it before.
Remember, who did you guys get? Who's currently playing for you guys now from Melbourne? Not Sparrow. Spargo. 3.7%. Not rare enough.
I was going to say you could put like Ben Brown. If you want to try like Ben Brown or something. I think he might have played the same year.
I don't think so. Oh, 1.5.
Yeah, I think he might have started like the same year.
Could do Ben Brown 1.5. Is 1.5 good enough?
Nah. We can do better.
30 goals, Tom McDonald or Jeff Garlett? Jeff Garlett. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. 3.4%. Tom McDonald. 2.5%. We can do better than both. They're not even epics. Luke Dunstan? Bro, Luke Dunstan is an... Oh, my God. That would work, I think. Yeah, 0.8% for Luke Dunstan. That's under 1%. I reckon we can chuck him in. Beautiful. Thank you, Kobe. All right. No finals wins. A Jacob Van Rooyen teammate. Could do someone like Xavier Taylor. One of those rookies. 1% for Xavier Taylor. Who is Oliver Seston? Huh. Well, let's try him. Oliver Seston. Oh, oh my God, bro. What is this? Oh my God, this is insane. Stuart Spencer for the goals. Oh my effing.
Are we going to win?
Thank you, boss. How is it at 940? We've got freaking 4 uniques. This is off the charts. A Jacob Van Rooyen teammate who has played in the 2020s. Who retired from Melbourne in 2020? Or who was dropped? Melbourne Demons delisting
The listings.
2020. Kyle Dunkley. Did Kyle Dunkley ever play any games? I owe you, Joe, from last Gridley. Ben, you are redeemed. Ben, you are more than redeemed, my friend. You have Kyle Dunkley. He did. He played 5 games. Kyle Dunkley. Oh, but it doesn't work? Why not?
Scam.
When did Van Rooyen play? Van Rooyen joined Melbourne in 2022. That's why. This is obviously pre-22. So we need someone delisted in 2022. Fraser Rossman. Did Fraser Rossman play a game? I don't think he did. Didn't play a game in either of his 2 seasons. Okay. So it has to be maybe Oscar Baker. Wait, Oscar Baker? Doesn't he play for the Doggies now?
Yeah, he's the one with the headband.
Wait, he was delisted from Melbourne?
Yeah.
Oh, who would have thought?
Oscar Baker, apparently.
Wow. 0.5%. 0.5. Pretty good. Oh, Barris White. Oh my Lord. You cannot be serious right now. Oh my God, Kobe. Bro, what the hell is this? At 9:43.
Some of these people don't even have pictures.
No finals win. Liam Jura and 30 goals. 1% Liam Jura. That works. But
surely we can do better.
No finals win. Rick Davies.
Oh,
Serious? Are you? My God.
all right.
What about
2020s 30 goals. That's it. 2020s 30 goals. You could do like a Paul Curtis or something, Joe. If you could put him in. Check on your phone. There's someone rando from like North Melbourne or something.
0.9 Paul Curtis.
Yeah.
Has Nate Caddy kicked 30 goals yet this year? I think he has. Yeah, he's kicked 32 goals now.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to work. Is it going to work for you?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Nate Caddy. 0.5%. It did work. We can do better than 0.5.
I hope so.
Bro, I know so. Based on this. What about Woe Woden? I don't think Woe Woden's son was his name Shane Woe Woden. Taj. I don't think Taj is. Yeah, he was dealing. He's gone. He's gone. 21 games between 22 and 25. Could have been a Melbourne teammate. True.
Which players have scored 30 plus goals since?
And played in the 2020s.
Yeah, 1 second. It gave me Haaland. I'm like, that's the wrong sport.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus. I'm not even gonna check. I'm not even gonna check, Kobe. I'm gonna believe you. No! What? Why can't I undo?
Oh, did it not
We didn't
work?
use any undos. We didn't use any undos. Why can't I undo? Because we got it wrong. How? We didn't do any undos. You can normally undo one selection.
Maybe we did, like at the start.
Who did we undo before? I don't think we undid anybody. This is incorrect. I do not accept this. We did not undo. The game is bugged. This is 100% some BS. Bring up the email. We have to email. What's your email, bro? You don't even listen to your emails though. Contact. Nah. Don't accept. Don't accept. This is illegal. We did not undo. See? We did not undo because we can undo Luke Dunstan. The fact that we can undo Luke Dunstan proves that we haven't done the undo.
Can you go to leaderboard and see what happened? To be fair, Noah Cumberland hasn't kicked 30 goals.
Yeah, okay, I get it. That's a mistake, sure. But you can undo a selection unless you can't undo wrong answers. Oh, wait. Wait. We live. Holy crap, we live. All right, we're alive. We did not die. Oh my God. All right, guys, we're alive. Oh boy. That was scary. Oh, all right, we're still alive. They were afraid of my email. They were worried about my email. The outlook is glowing. They were terrified to receive yet another correspondence from me. Oh, all right, we live. It's all right, Kobe. Don't worry about it, mate. No harm done. You have contributed sensationally. Don't you worry. Keep doing what you're doing. Just always be careful. And what about Tipper? Tipper. The thing is, he lives in the hearts of too many Essendon supporters. He'll probably be a very common get. I mean, how can you forget this guy? Matt Taberner, 0.7%. So,
no, you want
Paddy
unique.
somehow is more rare.
Yeah, you want unique.
.3% for Tipper.
No, that's not good enough.
0.3 is not good enough.
No, we want unique, Joe.
Bro, 0.3 is basically unique.
Could you do what's like Jack Darling?
Josh Kennedy, 0.7.
What's like a Jack Darling?
Jack Darling, 1.5.
All right. Let me see.
You got to pick a low market club. So someone for Gold Coast, right? Gold Coast.
Total goals. I'm looking at Joe. For 2020, Jack Higgins looks pretty good. 2020 Jack Higgins. Sorry, 2022 Jack Higgins. Let's have a
1.4 for Jack Higgins.
All right, no Higgins. You got your Sam Pepper.
Ooh, Sam Pepper. Unique. Boom.
Gotcha. Winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Footy
Bro,
scores.
Plowman was unique. So was Keenan. They've lost unique status.
Too late. People are watching the stream.
Guys. You guys have ruined the unique status of the players.
What's the rankings? What's the leaderboard look like? 7. That's pretty good.
Bro, it could have been higher. We lost one. We lost two uniques.
Well.
We were equals 7. We could have been Ned Greaves or freaking 31 Dylan or Matty Geezer. We could have been top 3. Oh my god! What I gotta screenshot this. Gotta screenshot this. A top 10 Gridley.
If anyone's looking, Essendon's looking for a membership sales officer. I'm just looking online. I know it's a tough job, but yeah, they're also looking for some jobs in their bistro and the gaming side with the pokies. But yeah, Essendon membership.
We need someone to buy us. We need someone to sell memberships.
Membership, yes. Clearly, the membership team from last year haven't stuck around.
Well done, Big K.
Big K.
Jay.
There you go. Power Pepper, mate.
Special K, Special J.
No, Stats Pro's a bit not Stats Pro. Footy Wire is a bit cheating, but it worked out all right.
Oh, that is hilarious. Now that is so good. That was very nice. This has been a good start. Lance Franklin into Paul Roos. Oh, this could be ending on a nice way. Brisbane 2000s. We'll go Michael Voss because Voss won Brownlow. Okay. All right. What the hell is happening here? Gold Coast 2020s. No, give me a different era. Give me Gary Ablett Jr., please. Gary Ablett. Oh my God, this is sex. This is sex personified. I need a ruckman. Ew. Geelong 2020s. No, give me Melbourne.
Give me Melbourne. Finish off today.
Carlton.
Hey, De Koning's not terrible. It's not the best.
Are you kidding me right now? Bro, that's how shit. Wait, why did it say Mark Pitney? I picked De Koning.
You got robbed twice in a row, Joe.
This is insane. Essendon is looking to employ someone capable of performing miracles. We need Jesus, mate. Any more games like Gridley? Yeah, you know what? We should do some other ones. We should do Warple. Yeah, we'll do Warple. We'll do the Warple one. Is it Warple? Or is it Warpedo? What is it called? Ah, it is Warple. All right.
Yeah. If anyone's looking, membership sales officer at Essendon. There you go. That's the link for you guys. It's entry level. They not require much experience, Joe, to be a membership officer at Essendon. You're in. If you can sell a ticket, you're in.
You just need a lot of patience and thick skin because there's a lot of upset Essendon members right now.
The fans gonna yell at him. Hey, what are you doing?
Exactly. 100%. Selling Bombers membership is like selling ice to Eskimos. We need to get what's his face? MJ.
Yeah, why not? Dan Houston. You could sell a membership to Dan Houston. Done.
All right. So Warple is where you guess who the AFL player is of the day. You get 8 guesses, and it's any current AFL player. Green in any column indicates a match of that specific category. So if you're in the team section and you get a yellow, it means that the mystery player shares one or more colors with that team, with that player's team. If you're in the state, it means it's in a bordering state.
What does yellow mean?
Huh?
What does yellow mean with the team?
It means that it's not quite right. You're close. So if you're going with yellow and if you in the team section you get yellow, it means that the actual player, their colors are shared with what you've guessed. If that makes sense. So if you've gone, for example, and you said, "Oh, is the player Zach Merritt?" and the team color is yellow, it means that the actual person has either red or black in their colors. So that means you wipe out all the other clubs that don't have red or black in their kit. Essendon's special offer. Buy a membership and you get 1 free slap on the backside of a player being traded or that's pretty good. All right. Show the silhouette. Who is this mystery player? Is that Charlie Comben? Benz?
Nah.
Sam Berry? No, Jared Berry. The one from who plays for the Lions? You reckon it's Paul Curtis Boz?
No, I think I figured out who it is.
I think it's too skinny to be Charlie Curnow.
Nah, I figured out who it is. Took me 5 guesses. And I didn't even see the silhouette. So I didn't take notice of it. I don't have the silhouette picture up.
Okay, so it is a neighbouring state. So it must be someone from New South Wales.
If you guys can beat me in 5, you guys can beat me in 5, then you're doing well.
Okay, so it has to be someone. So because it's a bordering state in the team, in future, don't show silhouette. But we were so wrong. Okay, so it's a neighbouring state to Brisbane. So it must be a New South Wales team. A player who debuted after 2017. He's shorter than 192 centimeters, is less than 28 years of old, and has a number higher than 7. It's not New South Wales? Why? Isn't the team being yellow? Oh no, it means their color. It means they have a color that overlaps. Jeez, what color? Color is one of. Yes, that's right. Sorry. Damn. All the colors of Brisbane officially?
Red something.
What are they? Maroon, blue, and gold. Now, there's no one else that's got maroon in their colors. There's blue and there's gold. There's someone who plays for a team with blue or gold in their jersey. What's the name? Has to have a higher number than 7. He's less than 192. Debuted in 2017. Josh Worrell. When did Josh Worrell debut? He's 25. Debuted in 2020. What's his height? 195. No, he's too tall. Milan Murdoch. What number was Milan Murdoch? What number does Milan Murdoch wear? Or number 47. 28. He's 26. Sure, let's try it. Okay. All right. So Milan Murdoch. It's not correct. But we've got a debut 1 year before. So we need a debut in 2025. A debut 2025. Taller than 180. Taller than 180, but shorter than 192. who debuted in 2025. Who was an Adelaide player who debuted last year? Or a Hawk? Someone who debuted last year. Because then the color is either blue or gold. The only gold teams remaining would be Hawk, Draper. Right, Sid Draper. How tall is Sid Draper? 1.82. Yeah, could be. Where is it? Oh. Okay. So I think that confirms maybe. So it has to be a Victorian-based team because it's adjacent to South Australia, which means, and it's not obviously not WA. So it needs to be Victoria. So we're dealing with a Victorian team. He's probably 21 years old. Wait, why is this yellow?
What? Which one?
Debut indicates this attribute is within
That's the
three.
arrows. Yeah, you look at the arrows.
Three. Yeah. So he has to be older than. So he has to be either 21, 22, or 23. Who is taller than 182 and debuted. All right. If the player was 23. He's 21, having debuted in 24. His height is 186. His age is 21. It does fit. Hey! Kobe! Well done. Well done, Kobe. Good get. So the color wasn't gold. The color was blue. Victorian-based, 2024, 186, 21. Well done. Good get. A very good get. I don't know how long it would have taken me to guess Stolstrup, but that is absolutely a top effort. Absolutely a very nice effort. What? So what did you do, Jess? You got it in 6, did you? You said?
No, I got 5. So I started with
5?
Bailey Smith. Yeah, I started with Bailey Smith, and then I saw Victoria, and then I went Nick Dacos, and then I saw Victoria, and then I went Nate Caddy, because you're talking about the colours, yeah? So I went Nate Caddy, and then Nate Caddy shared red. So then I went Harvey Langford 4th, and then Colton Thrallstrup 5th. But I didn't even know you could see the silhouette of the player. Like I just went, like I'll show you. I just went, maybe next time don't show people what the silhouettes.
Well, that's what we sort of, but no one immediately guessed him. But yes, he was
cheeky Kobe posted it a while ago. Just glad you didn't look at it.
Wait, no.
Yeah, 10:02.
Oh.
So I was like,
Okay.
I hope Joe doesn't look at it.
I only saw it here when he said it late again.
So this is how I did it. I just went like Bailey Smith first, and then that was lucky with Victoria because it cuts out half the league. And then you were talking about the colours, so I'm like, oh, what does colours mean? So I tried Collingwood because they're both white, but it wasn't that. So I'm like, oh, it must be the black. So I went Essendon and then went from there. So yeah,
wait, chill. What? How does that work?
What?
Why did you go Essendon? If you, because you could see that it was white, because Geelong's colours are white and blue. You then tried a white team.
For some reason, I thought their colours were white and black, just like
you thought Geelong was white and black.
I don't know. Apparently, like just dark black or something. So
dark black.
It's just my reasoning. Like I'm like, oh, another team had this colour, so let's pick another Victorian team, and then it worked out all right. So chill.
Well, you learn something new every day.
How do you look at the person?
Where it says show answer.
Oh, it comes up with the picture if you haven't done it.
Yeah, it had before show silhouette.
Can you do like last day's one or no?
You can do a legends.
Oh, all right. Let's do a legends. Who are we going to do for legends? And I won't show the silhouette.
Yeah, neither will I.
What does legends mean?
Try any 150 plus gamer since 2013.
Okay. So if I go
150 games plus since 2013.
So there you go. So I've got like 3 of them already.
All right. So it's a medium forward who's played for one team and has more than one premiership. No, it has to be medium forward. Oh. Bro, it has to be medium forward.
Yeah, I know, but I've got half the things already green.
All right,
like a medium forward
that's blue.
Not for Collingwood. That's blue. That's only played for one team, but has played in 2 premierships.
And debut. Wait, what's this last?
No, that was their last game. So they've played 2020. So they've played this year.
Bailey Fridge? Oh, wait, 2 premierships. Needs 2 premierships. A blue team with 2 premierships, medium forward. Blue. How many flags has Patrick Dangerfield? How many flags does Dangerfield
He's not one team. Dangerfield's played on 2 teams.
He needs to be a one-team player.
And he's shorter than 191.
Brian Myers?
And his number is in between 29 and 10.
Has Brian Myers played enough games? Brian Myers, let me have a look. Won 64 games. Only played for Geelong. No, he'd only won the flag in 22. So he needs 2 premierships. So it's not Myers.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
shame they don't have like a Victorian one like they do for the other one.
Zach Bailey, maybe?
But he doesn't have blue or white.
He does. He has blue. Zach Bailey. Wait, let me see. Zach Bailey has 1, 2 flags. His number is 15.
Oh, there you go.
Well, what's wrong with mid-forward? Oh, he's a medium forward. Not mid-forward.
There's Brisbane.
Medium forward.
Brisbane, medium forward.
Taller. No, we need a medium forward, yeah. Whose height is higher than 182. It's not Hipwood. Hipwood's a key forward. It's not Archie because he now plays for a second team.
Yeah. It's not like Logan Morris, is it?
No, he would be a key forward. It's not Cam Rayner. Would Cam Rayner be classified as a medium forward?
There you go.
Rayner is Cam Rayner. There you go.
Oh, 4 guesses, everybody. Chilling. Not too bad. Good job, team.
This is fun.
Yeah, should do this again.
Damn, I didn't realize there was mid forward and not medium forward. Would have picked someone else. Morris hasn't played enough. True, exactly. And Morris hasn't played 150 plus games either.
I mean, I didn't think Cam Rayner had either, but apparently.
Yeah. All right, we'll call it a night. That was fun. That was great. Thank you, guys. Oh, what's this? Aaron, just before we go, Will Ashcroft or Brad Hill?
Based on current form, you'd probably go Brad Hill. Based on who's playing West Coast this week, you'd go Ashcroft.
I'd go Ashcroft because you're probably in a position where you don't have a lot of trades
if you want cheap. If you want money, though.
Yeah. But for me, I think you're in a position where you don't have a lot of trades left. So who you're picking now, you're really hoping to keep for the rest of the year. And you probably want to pick someone who is not as injury prone and a disaster waiting to happen. So for me, I think you got to pick the durable players now. The durable players with good fixtures, and the Lions are guns. So for me, Will Ashcroft.
Done.
You know, there's a
no. It's not up yet, Kobe.
Not yet.
It's not yet.
Grace, more fun than our shite Supercoach seasons.
That's it, mate. That's it, Boz. Jump on the thing for next year, though. Yeah. Post buys, we're all going to have 6+ trades. So you just wait and see.
So please, guys, if you had fun as much as we had or close to it, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to not miss out on any of the streams and the videos. Go for it, Jez. What?
Very bright.
I found.
Who's bright?
I don't know what's up. Me, the lights have made me very bright today.
You are a bright star, mate. You've just adopted a child. You have to be very excited. So, yes, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, notification bell, all of that jazz. We're obviously going to continue doing this. As you can see, there wasn't too much Supercoach talk tonight, but hey, we're giving the time and we're having some fun. Obviously, AFLW fantasy is coming up, but you know, there's no reason why we can't continue to hang out here and just go with the flow and go wherever the conversation takes us, right?
Yeah, and 100%. Keep an eye out as well for the Free Kick podcast. Liam's doing some great work on there and putting up a few sneaky names in terms of who you should select in your AFLW teams. So keep, jump on, have fun, go for the hat, as I always say. I've got mine hanging up there. So, yeah, should be good.
Excellent. It's on a different website. It's called.
That's all right. We'll catch it next time.
Yeah, we'll do it another time. Thanks so much for that, Kobe, though. Hope you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you all the next one.
See you, fellas.
Bye for now. You want to do that? We'll do the outro.